Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? This is Isaac, your messenger of hope and inspiration. I have two things to share with you today, and that is the day you were conceived and the process of being born, and the day you find out why you were born. Ladies and gentlemen, these are key components to living your life to your fullest potential. So let's get right to it. You see, the day you were conceived, out of that act of love, besides the fact that God had already equipped you, had already designed you, had already pre-wired you for greatness, you went through the biggest battle of your life. You went through the biggest war that you have ever faced. You had to fight millions and millions of others, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what I call the sperm mentality. You see, when you were that sperm, you had no option to fail. You had no option to be defeated. You had no option to retreat. You had no option for weakness. You had no option to waste time. You had a mission to fulfill, and that mission was to get to your target, period. You had to have persistence. You had persistence. You had the desire. You had the bulletproof mindset, the courage, the stamina, the determination, the discipline, and the commitment to finish. Give it your all. Give it your 100%. But why? Because there was no tomorrow. There was no second chance. This was it. You either lived or you died, period. You see, the time was now or never. You only had one shot, one opportunity, one chance to make it to your target, and you did it. You were a champion. You were overcame. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's why it's one of the most important days of your life. The most important. And the second is why you were born. You see, what is it that we wake up every morning? And what is it that wakes you up every morning? What is it that wakes you up every morning? You see, it took me 26 years of my life to know why I was born. I was born to do this. I was born to motivate. I was born to shake the lives of people. That's what I was born to do, ladies and gentlemen. You see, I really don't care if people pay me for doing this. I love doing this. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but I'm passionate about doing this. Because that's my reason why. You see, when I was a kid, don't tell no one, but I would take long showers. And the reason why I would take long showers is because I would be in the shower not because I was doing a lot of cleaning, but because I was motivating people. I was inspiring people. I was preaching to people. You know, I saw myself in front of thousands of people. I didn't know why. I was just a kid. But now I understand why. Now I understand why, ladies and gentlemen. Now I understand why I would get books to read. Now I understand why, for some reason, out of my 3 brothers, my dad would always give me books to read, of leadership, of motivation, and inspiring. I didn't know why, but now I know why. You see, the reason why we don't give it our all, we don't give it 110% to everything we do, because we don't know our whys. You don't know why you were born. You don't know why you are here. And let me tell you that it's not to live an average life. It is not to live a mediocre life. It is not to live a life in misery. It is not to live a life in just lacking in everything. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I know what it is like. I know what it's like to live that life. I know what it's like to live an average life. I know what it's like to not give it your all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get serious with you guys. I hate certain things. I hate mediocrity. I hate average. I hate poverty. I hate being second. I hate being an option. I hate injustice. I hate laziness. You see, when I was a soccer goalie, I hated being an option. I wanted to be the best. I didn't want to be second. Nobody wants to be second, and that's why I would give it my 100%. I would give it 110%. That's what I would show up before practice, and I would say after practice, because I wanted to become the best. I wanted to be the best. You know, I didn't want to be an option. I didn't want to be second. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about. When you understand your why you do things, or why you're born, and why you're here, your life is gonna be a lot easier. You see, by no choice of ours, we chose our nationality, our skin color, our gender, our birth order. You know, to be born in that family, with those parents we have. We didn't choose that, but we were born with a unique purpose. So what is your why? What is it that wakes you up? What is it that motivates you? What is it that inspires you to do the things that you do every single day? Maybe you have the wrong reasons, ladies and gentlemen. So let's change that mentality. You know, since I was a kid, I would always lead teams. I have led teams. I have coached teams. I have mentored young people. I have mentored business people. And guess what? That's what I was born to do. That is my passion, ladies and gentlemen. It took me 26 years of my life, but it's worth it. You know, a lot of people notice these things when they're 40. I don't know what age are you at right now, but it's time. Don't settle for less. Don't settle to be average. Find your passion, ladies and gentlemen, because you are important. Your why is important. Your why is important. I want to finish with this. Your destiny is not your creation, it's your discovery. All gifts, including speaking, serving, musical, artistic, leadership, mentioning, whatever it is, they are meant to meet other people's needs in some capacity, in some form. You see, your destiny was designed to solve somebody else's problem, not only yours. You see, the maturing of our character and the gifts is in full alignment with what God has called us to do. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we were designed for eternity. You see, we were designed, you know, to live life to our fullest potential. Jesus didn't come to give us a lacking life. He came to give us an abundant life. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, somewhere down the line, somebody knew that I was born to do this. And so what did they do? They tried to discourage me by telling me I couldn't speak, that I needed a translator to be able to get my message across. See, but I didn't listen because, you know, I was born to do this, period. You know, the maturing of our character and gifts are full alignment to what God has called us to do. So don't fear anything. You were designed for eternity. God is more interested in your character, in building your character, than in your comfort. Because our eternal rank and reward is measured by earthly stewardship, not just our happiness, not just our joy. Your passion and your purpose are connected to that. What you love is a clue to what the work you must do. What you hate is connected to the problem you're anointed. What causes you grief is a clue to what you are called to heal. What you hate is, and your grief, it creates a compassion, and compassion releases the miraculous. Ladies and gentlemen, your destiny will require seasons of waiting. You see, I love Joseph's story because Joseph was not a prisoner of his circumstance. He was a prisoner of hope. Your destiny will require seasons of isolation, but don't worry, be comforted, because every new thing comes out of wilderness. God will give you glimpses of your destiny like He did through me when I was a kid. Your destiny is connected to His signature strength, to your talents, to your skills, to your abilities, to your potential. God has already anointed your life, ladies and gentlemen. So go out there, find out what you were born to do, and go and make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Isaac, your messenger of hope and inspiration. Have an incredible and awesome night. See each and every one of you over the top.